the...
Should Igbo say they be Israelites?
Okay, yeah.
Do you think outside don't believe her? Outside say, okay, now go now. Don't you take the man? If Igbo now wake up and say they don't want day for Nigeria again, say they won't go. Fine. Outside want to take over, I pray.
The councils will replace them.
They want to take over, Lord. That's what.
Okay, but what's the Yoruba's position? What are the Yorubas
The
doing?
Yoruba man has always been a coward. Yoruba people. Because where they are standing is, they are this kind of people that are wise.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But only to their own advantage. So the Yoruba man want to know what the woman is thinking and what the Hausa man is thinking, so he can know how to meander them.
To maneuver.
Yes, so he can, no matter what, even if he stands to any pen, he is not taking a side.
Just in between.
Yes, he is not taking a side. And that was because he never put on the fines when the colonial masters came. In fact, they are the ones that invited them
To come.
Yes. The Yoruba uncle had to meet with the colonial master to tell them to come and help him and fight for the land that his nephew took from him as a king.
Kenya.
Go and, it's on Netflix now. The documentary is there. Take you like 4 hours to finish it. It's there. How Nigeria colonial this thing starts. People are saying that color of skin doesn't matter. That person is lying. Supposing Africans were white too, our life would be different. In fact, our life would be very different. Africans are not conscious people. They are conscious, but in a different way. If you go to maybe a new video that an artist dropped, you'll be seeing like 2 million, 300 million. And how long has that video been there? Maybe in 2 weeks. But that one that is having like 20,000 views has been there for 5 years. To tell you, the numbers will tell you where.
Okay, but the absorption is...
They're seeing it. That's why they say numbers don't lie. You see it there. So that means you guys are not watching this.
So they don't know. They just know about a particular stuff, maybe that distracts them.
Yes. The importance of information is this. When you are informed in time, like let me give you a typical example of what happened yesterday. You know, these people that are doing pure water, they are going on strike.
Okay.
Maybe you don't know, but now you do.
Now what is?
Yes. Now, we found out yesterday. So we had to drive around to go and buy pure water.
Wow.
From Fruit side. I went and bought 7 bags that brought it home. Then we called the guy that is supply us. The guy came and said his orgasm made no supply, but they should just give us these 10 bags.
Wow.
So now this is what information does. Now, if there will not be water for like 2 weeks, let's say everybody is now dying of thirst, I can bring out 3 bags of pure water and strike a deal and say, this is what I want for this water. You understand?
The amount.
Yes. Maybe even give me this house. Depending how important that.
It's important. Another thing is at that time.
You understand? So information is what helps you stay ready. You understand? But now, it's good for people like us that want to be informed because our mind is curious all the time. In fact, if I stay for like 2 days, nothing is going on, I'll be silly somehow. That's why I will just go online. If you go on my TikTok now, if you go to my following, there are no videos rewarded that will be more than 2 minutes. There will be less than 2 minutes because they're all talking about news. That's what I'm watching. When I want to know what is happening now, I go on live.
Okay.
Because you have live out now. Yes, you go there, you see people who are broadcasting live, maybe from Al Jazeera, Sky News, CNN, all those things. They'll tell you what is happening in the world now. That is affecting the economy. The economy is affecting the financial system. The financial system is affecting your life anywhere you are in the world. Whether you like it, except you are not using money. Maybe you are using other mode of payment. And I'm sure if you are using other mode of payment, you don't even have to be aware because you will not have phone in the first place. So you are not among us. But as far as you are living in this 21st century and enjoying all the benefit that comes with it, you should know. And it's going to affect you because you're using what they call fiat currency. It's either you're using dollar or you're using the currency of the country you are in. So whatever affects the world globally, it reflects first on the financial system before it gets to the people. So people who are aware of the financial system and the economy of the world, they will not take cover first before this other people. Do you know in Nigeria, in the 70s, when Nigeria was selling oil, when they discovered oil, and the country was growing, was doing well after their independence, Nigeria was selling oil because it was an industrial time. Industries were working, so they need a lot of oil from manufacturing and all the stuff. And Nigeria found oil should have it, so the country started growing. When they were paying them, Nigeria was converting her money into dollar. After dollar became the world reserve currency during that period too, because that was when the US, that's what they called gold standard. Why the US now became the world reserve currency after they had a meeting in Saudi Arabia with the House of Saud that they want dollar to be the mode of transaction for anything that has to do with oil. And remember, most of the oil come from the Middle East. So they now had that transaction. So dollar now, they now name it the petrodollar. Petrodollar, yes. If you want to know about this theory now, you need to go and search the petrodollar. You'll see all they have to.
I'll do that. Hey,
The demand for dollar
became high.
Yes. So they now use it to measure everything. So even in the market, they now use it to sell goods, sell these things. So it now becomes the standard currency.
Yeah.
At that time, so elites in Nigeria had this information already. That time, how you know a rich man is they have at least enough money and they care about information. So they buy newspaper. So when you go to your friend's house, you see their father stack newspaper. There are some of your friends, you go to their house, there's no newspaper in their house. That's how you know people who are informed and people who are not informed. That period, if you are trading in the stock market, you must always have a newspaper because you see the charts down at the back of the newspaper. So there are some people that got the information fast, and that was when the naira started devaluing. So what did they do? They converted all their wealth to dollar and left it there. That time, naira was more than dollar. Oh. You see how the devaluing began. It started over till 40 years. Those people left their money there.
Wow.
Why? Because they got information. So they left it there. They just come out from this solar currency 1-4, leave on here. Other people, money start devaluing over time. There was a time, you understand, that period, to tell you how valuable the naira was. You can buy a full car for 6,000 naira. But 6 million now can't get you the new car.
Terrible.
Yes. To tell you how valuable the naira was then because of the oil we have.
So I guess you, with all the knowledge you have, you do great things normally.
I will, but I need time.
You want to go into politics?
I don't know if I'm going to be a good politician. I think I can be a good advisor and a good politician. Because as an advisor, when you ask for something, if you ask for information and why you should do something, I will give you reasons why you should and why you shouldn't. Then I will let you decide.
Okay, you still will not decide for the person.
No, you are an advisor, you give options and you analyze things. So it's left for that person to decide.
And then decide which one
You understand? This is what I want to do. But from then, you know the person's intention. But as a politician, you need to either work with the politicians which you already know are very corrupt now, or you stand to correct the system. And that literally means standing against them.
Yeah.
And you actually might not stand a chance. And you are going to die for nothing. The best thing for you now, if you want to fail, you fail fast and cheap. But feel that you can try again. So stay alive instead of dying.
So if okay, what Mumbi Cubana is doing is staying alive, and
I want to check what is it one? They are talking about city boy, whatever.
It's Tinubu they are supporting.
yeah,
Yes, now they are trying to stay alive.
they are trying to stay alive.
Yes.
And
Do you know who Obi Kubana is?
yes,
You know who Tinubu is? You know who Sheyi Tinubu is?
yes.
You know Sheyi Tinubu is age mate with Obi Kubana. They are going to hold together. And you don't think he should make an ally with him. So he will build, then he will destroy it.
Okay.
Oh, now, you need somebody that will give you Anambra State as a governor when you're getting old. Sheyi Tinubu will give him, if their relationship stays good.
Okay. So that means that even when they support these people, there's a tendency that they and the city boys will make the city okay for the masses.
No, not possible. You can't make it okay for the masses. You don't make it okay for your cartel. Now, Chief Priest, now, because of his lifestyle, and this is where he gets income from when he becomes the governor. This lifestyle, this line of work of business is going to receive a huge impact, and it's going to be a good one because he's going to put more funds into his line of work. So what he's going to do is he might make Imo State a very nice place to come do hangouts.
Okay, come on, spend your money.
Yes. And that will bring more revenue to the people who are in his line of work.
Normally.
In any place where there are always change of powers, you need to follow the interest of who is the most powerful person there.
That's planned.
Yes. So if you are being crushed by the person's effect, I think you're on the wrong side. You need to adjust. That's what it means. Life is just like the markets, the way Forex market is. You cannot go against the trend. If you are trading, you must go with the trend. It's just like a strong current of river is coming from here. Yeah, you want to swing towards that direction. It's not going to be very smooth. If you want to get off, you need to swing with the distant boat by the side so you can get off anytime.
Okay, let's go back to the history part. So now the internet and information being put inside, it's more like a gateway. Like, okay, fine, if you're looking for this particular information, you're gonna find it.
Yes.
So whatever good anybody's doing now, as far as I'm concerned, and it's online, I think that's the way of keeping things like, alive. Moments, okay, someone can say, so yeah, this particular person really fought the government to, let's say, VDM. So I think the story of VDM will last even when he's dead.
That's your biography.
Okay, so
but you don't have much effect on who is going to affect when you are gone. You are dead. You shouldn't know about all these things. You shouldn't even remember if your name was written somewhere.
But if the person while alive or when alive, while alive, if the person in question was able to impact a lot of people.
Yes, while they were alive.
While they were
very important. Now they are living both their future and their present life. Now that's what I'm saying is there's no point dying to prove a point. That's what I'm saying. If any point requires
Christ died that.
That's what I'm saying. He died so you can be free, right?
Of course.
Are you free?
If I believe I am free.
Okay, but you shouldn't be like that because he said he's doing it for all. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm not going to the Bible. I'm just telling you that if you want to feel fulfilled and you want to make an impact, stay alive. Don't die for anybody. That's what I'm saying.
My son was asking me the other day, say, Mommy, what's your goal in life?
It's just to stay alive. As long as necessary. So one of the beautiful things about life is you can change the course of your life anytime. The story might not be perfect, but you can change the course of your life, the direction anytime. Whatever you are doing, it's either you just say, I'm not doing this anymore. You can do it anytime. That's the most beautiful thing to me about life.